how to improve your customer relationship, how to basically improve the lifetime value of every single customer you have. Dropshipping 101. Customers are what drive your sales. Customers is that fan base that allow you to hedge the downs. Sometimes if Facebook ads just aren't converting, your customers are what is really going to have your back and basically continue to come back and buy more items when you can't, spend money to just get new customers. Customer long-term value is very important because there's stats saying that if a customer has went ahead and purchased from you once, the chance of them coming back is really low. It's like 10%. But if they come back twice, the chance of them coming back again is like 30%. If they come back 3 times, the chance of them purchasing the 4th time is as high as 70%. So you want to get customers continuously buying your products again and again and again. Hence, customers can really make or break your dropshipping business. Hence, their values and their concerns should always be addressed. Customer relationship isn't always just about customer service. It's about listening and giving your customers what they want. So, are you building a good relationship with your own customer base? Or should your customer relationship be improved and worked on? In today's video, we'll be giving you 5 ways on how to go ahead and improve your customer relationship and basically improve your lifetime value of each and every customer. And at the very end of the video, I'll be giving you guys 3 brands that went through a downfall period because they didn't care about their customers and they basically didn't have good customer relationships. Now, please hit the subscribe button. That's all I ask for. Give me a subscribe. I spend a lot of time and energy. Me and my editors, the whole team spends a lot of energy just giving you guys free value every single day. And all we ask for is a simple subscribe. So please hit the subscribe button. So here are 5 ways that will help you improve your customer relationships. 1, you really want to create a personalized and customized experience for all your customers. If you have a customer coming back for the 2nd or 3rd time, maybe you want to slip in a personal note, a thank you note, give them an extra item, show that you care, show that you notice and recognize them. Because guess what? If you give them a personalized gift, they're going to be spreading that word to all their friends and all their friends are going to be purchasing from your store. So focus on repeat customers and give them the best experience possible. Now, the brand stories I'm going to share at the end of these videos are brands like Blockbusters, Kodak, and Xerox. These companies had a massive brand downfall because they didn't follow these 5 things. Number 2, build more trust by being more transparent. If there's shipping delays, be transparent about the shipping. If there's low quality batches of products, be transparent about that. Give people coupons, give people refunds, be transparent with all your issues. Being transparent and building more trust is what will bring people back to your store. What do you think companies like Blockbusters, Xerox, Kodak did that really failed the relationship they had with their customers? We'll be talking about that very soon. But before we go into that, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because I know YouTube's algorithm has been very weird lately where you guys haven't been getting notified or you guys haven't been getting recommended my weekly upload. So please hit the notification bell because that's going to allow you guys to see every single golden nugget video that's just pumped with value with no filler. And remember, I never upsell you guys or have any ads on any or sponsors on any of these videos. So please hit the subscribe and that's all I ask for. Number 3, listen to your customer feedback and integrate it to your stores. Create like a feedback loop where if you hear customers saying, hey, this lever feels really weak, can you strengthen it? Strengthen that lever. Someone saying, hey, the paint seems to easily scratch off, improve the paint color. Create a feedback loop where you're constantly taking customers' feedback, making the product better, reselling that product, hearing the new feedback about it, and create this massive loop where your product just gets better and better and your customers get happier and happier. 4, provide the right content to your audience at the right time. When someone purchases your product, you might want to give them an email sequence showing them how to use that product. You don't want to be spamming your customers, but at the same time, you don't want to ghost them. You want to be giving them value through emails, social media, content, SMS. Basically, make sure that you're giving them content at the right time. Don't spam them, but at the same time, don't ghost them because you want to build that relationship and build rapport and get them to know you over time. Now, those 3 brands that I mentioned earlier, Blockbuster, Xerox, and Kodak, one hint on why they failed is because they failed to innovate and they failed to stay with the times and take in customer feedback. Lastly, number 5, engage with your customers in more innovative ways. Meaning, you should personally text people and say thank you. You should personally share people's review photos on your social medias. You should personally write notes to customers that you notice are repeat buyers. Innovative ways to connect to your audience more and basically show them more love than any other brand out there. Now let's talk about those 3 major brands that went through a massive downfall. Number 1 is Blockbuster. Customers went ahead and drawn all their attention to Netflix because Netflix just created a much better product. They failed to adapt. They failed to think that CDs and online video streaming services were the next move. They were slow. They believed in their retail model and they weren't flexible to pivot. And Netflix was just moving so fast and they thought Netflix was just a phase. And that's why Blockbuster failed. They didn't listen to their customers. They didn't give their customers a better experience because they were charging customers huge late fees. They were not giving their customers an easier way to get videos online, and they weren't delivering DVDs to customers. They were just giving customers a bad experience, whereas Netflix really listened to what the market wanted and gave the customers a much better viewing and rental experience. Like, how awesome is it that with Netflix, like $20 a month, you have unlimited amount of movies? Like, that is just so much value. Next is Kodak. Kodak had these big cameras and they failed to see that people were getting into light digital cameras, and Kodak weren't, they were stuck in their head. They didn't believe that, light cameras were the next move. The company failed to pursue digital photography, and that was the next chapter. It was just much easier. The photos were much higher quality. It was easier to export. You didn't have to freaking get film and stuff. Kodak was stubborn and didn't believe in the future. They thought that this was some new future trend, and they didn't listen to the new customer and the new generation. They stuck with the old generation and they believed that what people wanted in the past is what they're going to continue wanting, and they're obviously wrong. Lastly, Xerox. They failed to adapt to digitalization. Xerox was massive in the 1960s. They had these massive printing machines that were really efficient, and they were the best printing machines out there. But guess what? Over time, people didn't want massive, bulky, expensive machines. Xerox tried to create something called the Xerox Star, which was their own version of the computer, but it was just way too expensive, way too bulky, and Xerox failed to innovate and see that simplicity, cheaper products, something that was more for the consumer, for the everyday person, is where the market was moving. They kept listening and they thought their ideal audience was the large companies and large offices, but they failed to forget and listen to their actual consumers, the customers, the everyday people like you and me. And as a result, by ignoring people like you and me, their company failed. So let's do a recap on the 5 ways to improve your customer relationship. Number 1, customize and personalize. 2, increase transparency in your dropshipping business. 3, listen to feedback. 4, provide your customers the right content at the right time. Lastly, 5, innovate, grow, try new things. As always, let's go ahead and announce last video's winners for $1,000 worth of courses or consulting course with me. The winner is here. If you guys want to qualify, all you have to do is drop a comment below, follow me on Instagram, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like this video, and I'll be picking the best comment every single day. So if you guys enjoy this video, all I do is ask you to simply hit the subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys in a few days with nothing but more value. Peace.